Yes.
The executive governors of Zamfara, Ogun, and Jigawa states, the permanent secretary, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the other permanent secretaries here present, the National Security Advisor, the Director General National Intelligence Agency, the Nigerian Ambassador to the French Republic, members of the private sector here present, President of NIDO Europe, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, fellow Nigerians, let me begin my address by expressing warm appreciation to all of you for honoring the invitation to meet with me today. I am aware that you have left your jobs and other important engagements together here at the Nigerian House in France to welcome you. Your turnout here today is a clear demonstration of the love you have for your country. You are well appreciated. The federal government of Nigeria is resolutely determined for change and to make Nigeria, our country, a land of great opportunity, peace, progress, and prosperity based on equity, fairness, and justice for all. I hereby reiterate our solemn commitment, and by God's grace, you will not be disappointed. You are no doubt well aware that my visit to France was as a result of the invitation of the French President, His Excellency Francois Hollande, who was among the very first heads of state to congratulate me on my victory at our peaceful and credible presidential elections in March 2015. Honoring his invitation, therefore, is an acknowledgement of the excellent subsistent bilateral relations and the commitment to deepen and expand political and economic and strategic cooperation between our two friendly countries. Fellow Nigerians, meeting with you here at this juncture of my visit was to afford the opportunity to fully interact with you following our meetings with the host government, as well as on other engagements during the visit. Since arrival yesterday, I have held fruitful meetings with the President of the French Republic, as well as key ministers of government to strengthen ties and broaden bilateral relations. Earlier today, a robust private sector forum took place at Midea International Headquarters. It was to showcase the vast investment opportunities on our economic change agenda under a business atmosphere of transparency and accountability, geared towards predictability and consistency with global practices. By our unwavering commitment to fight and rid Nigeria of corruption and corrupt practices, including recovery of stolen public monies, prosecution of individuals involved in looting the national treasury, as well as blocking leakages and wastages in management of state finances, the confidence of the world and investors in Nigeria is being restored and enhanced. Additionally, just before coming here a few minutes ago, I was at our embassy in Paris, where I met the African group of ambassadors to France to intimate them about developments at home and commitment to peace and security, as well as socio-economic development in our sub-region and Africa at large. At this juncture, let me underscore the France-Nigeria bilateral relations are excellent and working stronger within the framework of the Nigeria-France Forum for Dialogue, which has been elevated to strategic partnership between the two sides. The forum has been useful in promoting better understanding and mutual respect for each other's positions on bilateral and multilateral issues, thus reducing areas of friction and disagreement. It is equally serving as a platform to share common views on democracy, good governance, respect for human rights, and rule of law, peace and security in West Africa, as well as to engage in the fight against drugs, illicit trafficking of small arms and light weapons, terrorism, piracy in the Gulf of Guinea, oil theft, and reform of the United Nations organization. It is needless for me to state to you the importance of France as a major global player in international affairs, as well as her strategic roles in promoting international peace and security. Suffice to mention that France is a member of the Group of 7 developed nations and a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council. In this context, I am pleased to inform you that France has been a committed partner in the fight against Boko Haram insurgency and is further determined to cooperate with Nigeria in our quest to strengthen security in Nigeria. At the bilateral talks yesterday, we considered additional support, and I am confident that the victorious result will come sooner than later towards total elimination of the Boko Haram evil. On our part, and as soon as assumed office as president, we embarked on strategic military deployment by ordering the relocation of the military command and control to Maiduguri, the Borno state capital. Thereafter, I embarked on a shuttle diplomacy to renew commitments and consolidate coalition in the Lake Chad Basin Commission areas and hosted a summit of Nigeria, Benin, Niger, Cameroon, and Chad on Boko Haram. Similarly, I attended the G7 summit in Germany and embarked on a working visit to the United States of America. Today, I am here in France, doubling diplomatic initiative to underscore our commitment and determination to tackle headlong the challenges of Boko Haram and rout criminal terrorist elements from Nigeria and the neighboring countries. On the economic front, government is committed to turn Nigeria around and promote foreign direct investment by attracting genuine investors from France. We shall promote diversification of national economy to include agriculture and agribusiness, mining, power and telecommunications, manufacturing and service sectors. Nigeria is the largest trading partner of France in Africa, as it also hosts most of French investments on the continent. While the current Nigeria-France balance of trade is in favor of Nigeria, which is mainly on crude oil, it is important that the new thrust in the economic cooperation expands. We need more French investment, therefore, and as Nigerians resident here, I invite you to join hands with the government to partner and benefit from the vast opportunities in Nigeria. Our embassy in Paris is ready and available to continue to midwife the process of facilitating more investments to Nigeria, and I encourage you all to renew action in this regard. Fellow Nigerians, agriculture and agro-allied sector is particularly of interest to the federal government of Nigeria. As you are well aware, Nigeria is blessed with vast arable land, sufficient sunshine and rainfall, large labor force and market, and we are capable of growing varieties of food and cash crops and promoting agriculture into big business. We thus must work hard to attain food sufficiency by improving production, drastically cut the huge cost of food importation, and save hard-earned foreign exchange for development purposes and boost income to our farmers. We are irrevocably committed to the fight against corruption, which has wrought havoc on our country and imperiled our development and progress. Corruption is an enemy that must be stopped. If we are to make any progress as a nation, federal government is aware there will be obstacles, resistance, and landmines on the path to confront the monster of corruption. But I promise all Nigerians, we shall be unwavering, fair, and firm in our resolve. It is this singular achievement that will be the catalyst to guarantee change and assure a sustainable Nigeria that we can bequeath to our children and posterity. As part of unfolding reform in different sectors of our national life, the mandatory Treasury Single Account, TSA, policy recently put in place by the government will block leakages and wastages of much-needed revenue. We shall thus instill transparency and accountability in government financial engagement system and appropriately sanction infringements to curb impunity and lawlessness. On the 10th of August 2015, a high-level committee was inaugurated by government to advise it on best strategy for eradicating corruption in Nigeria. Additionally, we are also committed to reorganizing and strengthening the anti-corruption institutions for coherence and efficiency. We must fix the challenge of and remove the debilitating impact of political control over contract awards by public office holders who have been entrusted with our public good and confidence. The recent revelations have been mind-boggling, as the quantum of looted monies are quite outrageous. Nigeria cannot afford to continue like this, as this administration, by the grace of God, is firmly determined to make change possible. In my inaugural address, I categorically stated my commitment to serve every Nigerian equally, irrespective of origin, creed, and sex. I stand by this statement. At this juncture, I wish to congratulate the Nigerian community in France for being law-abiding and continuing positively to the development of the host communities. I enjoin you to continue in this manner and remain good ambassadors of the Federal Republic of Nigeria wherever you reside in France. I understand that the population of Nigerians in France is over 20,000. In this context, I acknowledge all Nigerians in diaspora and commend your patriotic contribution through financial remittances to national development. In 2014, the remittances of Nigerians in diaspora were estimated at over 20 billion United States dollars and ranked fifth globally after those of diaspora of China, India, Philippines, and Mexico. It is instructive to note that the remittances from Nigeria in diaspora has been higher than the annual foreign direct investment in Nigeria, which stood at 5.6 billion United States dollars in 2013. You are therefore an important factor in national agenda that is deserving serious attention. As you may already be aware, and in acknowledgement of your important status, this administration has recently declared 24th and 25th August of every year as Diaspora Days. The 2015 Diaspora Day, celebrated under the theme Diaspora and Change in Nigeria, successfully took place in Abuja and with substantive outcome that will enhance the future of Nigerian Diaspora Organization, NIDO. I assure you that present administration will continue to partner with NIDO to achieve our collective aspirations and development. One issue that is important to mention here is the opportunity of Nigerians abroad to be able to exercise their voting rights during national elections. Constitutionally, all eligible Nigerians must be able to carry out civic duties. For it to happen, I must say to you, and through Nigerians in France, to others in diaspora, there are some logistical problems militating against the immediate implementation, which will need to be fixed. These include legislative, financial, and confidence building in our electoral system to achieve a credible and successful election. Time may therefore not to be auspicious now to implement the idea right away. Nonetheless, and because of its value, government is determined to work with all stakeholders to prepare and put measures in place to address the lingering subject in the future. Of the proposed diaspora commission, when the bill is finally signed into law, it will provide added impetus to national development. I thank you for your presence. I thank you for your attention, and God bless.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.